Hi guys, I'm here to do a review on Anna Dressed in Blood. Now, this is by Candia Blake, and I'm speaking in a British accent. Okay, so I think this book has been around the blog sphere and the vlog sphere on YouTube a lot lately, so I'm pretty sure there are a lot of reviews. So I'm not going to go into in-depth detail about what the book is about or whatnot. But I will say, I wanted to share my thoughts about the story. Now, I will leave a link below to the Goodreads link if you have not heard about Anna Dressed in Blood, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people already have, so I'm just going to be telling you guys the same thing anyway. So, Anna Dressed in Blood. Now, I read this, I've told you guys before, I read this right after I read a book about the Holocaust, and it was one of the biggest mistakes that I think I made after reading such heavy material, getting into Anna Dressed in Blood, because the intensity of Anna Dressed in Blood mixed with the horror of the Holocaust kind of offset me a bit, and I was reading a page or two and just finding it a little bit too heavy-handed after reading such intense things. So I think I'm giving this book a 4.5 stars. It really only misses that 0.5 because of me not being able to take it on board as much as other people have probably. And I know that within myself, so that's why it's getting this. Otherwise, if I had have sat down at the right time for me and really actually absorbed it the way I wanted to, then it probably would have gotten a 5, because this book is amazing, fantastic. Now, when I started it and got to know Cass, I really thought he was a smart ass. I was like, am I really going to put up with this kind of attitude for the rest of the book? And deep down inside, I knew that was just a protective layer. You know, he's in the line of work that he does as a hunter, I guess you can say a ghost hunter. It's not surprising that you would block things out, you would block people out and not want to be too close to people and have that kind of attitude. And I really love the way that Cass develops as a character, especially when we meet Anna, because obviously the book is about Anna Dressed in Blood, and when we meet Anna, and how Anna and her past and his history, they're both their histories, and to the present, really offers growth for both of them. It really offers growth for everyone too, including his mother and the two people he meets, Thomas and Caramel. I call it Caramel. I don't think her name's Caramel, but I call her Caramel. And I just really love. I think that was the strongest thing that really gripped me into this novel. I did very much so love the history as well, the history of both of them, but not so much that, just the supernatural history aspect that is in the book as well. And reading through it, I was amazed. I don't know how to say this, guys. I was just amazed. The way that Candia Blake writes is really astounding. I loved everything about her writing style. Again, like it is dark and it's intense and it's fantastic and it keeps your heart beating, and I'm on the edge of my seat or on the edge of my bed going, oh god, I have to put this down, I can't read this anymore, it's too much guys. But at the same time wanting to pick it up and go, no, I just want to keep reading it. And for me, that is a sign of a fantastic book, because it takes a lot. Really, honestly, it does take a lot when I'm reading a book like this, in this genre, to scare the crap out of me. Now, I read Past Midnight before. Yes, it did scare me, but this one actually really just, at times, I was like, no, I have to really put this book down. It is doing my head in. I just feel so much for these characters. I feel so much for Cass. I feel so much for Anna. And that is one of the biggest things that made this book even greater. I really did care a lot about Anna. Now, at the start, maybe not so much, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel the same way. But reading those last couple of pages of the book, it just ripped my heart out. I felt like I was going to explode. I was like, no, you can't do this, Candia, why? And yeah, it was just like, oh god, why is this happening? And I was speeding through, like, I don't know, I got to about here today, and I was just speeding through it. I wanted to finish it because I needed to know what happened, and I needed to know what happened to Cass. And there are some hideously sad parts in this book. A lot of death, a lot of gruesome stuff, a lot of murder. But yeah, if you are looking for something to scare the shit out of you, and you are a little bit weak-stomached, but you still want to get scared, definitely pick up Anna Dressed in Blood. I know a lot of people have already recommended it and given it 4 stars and 5 stars. I completely agree with everyone on this. I wasn't too sure when I started the book, but I am definitely certain now that I will be picking up Girl of Nightmares, hopefully maybe for Christmas or something like that. But is there anything else I want to talk about? Not really. I think I pretty much covered up in a brief thoughts, really. That's really all I wanted to say, that without giving away too much, my thoughts. So I loved it, guys. If you want to hear more about Anna Dressed in Blood, I will leave the link for the book below. And yeah, guys, I'm so glad I read this. I wish I had read it like at the start of the year when I really wanted to, rather than waiting all this time. And it's just, like, I know you guys have seen this before, but it's just so beautiful. It really is. And I really did love Anna. I actually fell in love with Anna, much as Cassio did. So, love the world building, love the atmospheric writing, the comedy, the dry comedy in it. Like, if you actually have that kind of sense of humour, you kind of pick up on it. But yeah, definitely pick it up. I would definitely recommend this book. 4.5 stars. Okay, guys, I shall be off, going having a rest, and I will probably be posting another book review about something pretty soon. Also, for you guys who are doing Nano, I will be having another video up, which I will link the blog that I'm using during Nano, and I'm currently sitting on about 12k, so I think I'm about 4 days ahead of what my goal was to be, so doing quite well. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know your thoughts on Anna Dressed in Blood, and I do not want it to be spoiled with the Girl of Nightmares, so please don't spoil that. But yeah, looking forward to reading it. Okay, guys, I will see you later.